Do you often find yourself waking up needing to clear your throat, feeling that persistent tickle, or constantly coughing up mucus throughout the day? It's a frustrating, sometimes embarrassing reality for many of us as we get older, especially after passing the age of 60. That feeling of something always being stuck, the need to cough discreetly in public, or the worry that it might be something serious, it can really impact your quality of life. It's easy to just accept it as a normal part of aging. But what if that doesn't have to be the case? What if your body is trying to tell you something, and there are simple, natural ways to address it? That constant cough and mucus can sometimes feel like a secret burden you carry, but the truth is, it's a common challenge, and there are natural approaches that many people find helpful. In this video, we're going to explore some surprising reasons why this happens and look at gentle habits and approaches you can incorporate into your daily life to help your body manage it better. Stick around until the very end, because we'll cover something that might really surprise you about how simple changes can make a profound difference. Now, let's dive into some of the natural ways you can begin to support your body and potentially reduce that daily struggle with mucus. One of the most fundamental things, something we often underestimate as we get older, is simply staying adequately hydrated. Think of your body like a garden. If it doesn't get enough water, everything starts to dry out and become stiff. Mucus, which is naturally produced to trap irritants and infections, needs to be thin and flowing so your body can easily clear it. When you're dehydrated, that mucus becomes thick, sticky, and much harder to cough up. It just sits there, causing that irritation and the need to cough repeatedly. It's like trying to push thick mud instead of flowing water. So, making sure you're drinking enough fluids throughout the day is absolutely crucial. And we're not just talking about any fluids. Water is your best friend here. Plain, simple water. It's often recommended to aim for around 8 glasses a day, but that can vary depending on your individual needs, your activity level, and even the climate you live in. Don't wait until you feel thirsty, because by the time thirst kicks in, you're already starting to become dehydrated. Try to sip water steadily throughout the day. Keep a glass or a reusable bottle nearby wherever you are, by your favorite chair, on your bedside table, or with you when you go out. Herbal teas can also be a lovely way to increase your fluid intake, especially warm ones. Teas like chamomile, ginger, or peppermint can be soothing to the throat and airways. Just be mindful of adding too much sugar, as that's not helpful. Warm fluids, in particular, can be very comforting and can help loosen that thick mucus. You can even try a simple warm water with a squeeze of lemon and a touch of honey. Lemon is naturally cleansing, and honey can be soothing for a sore throat. Another aspect of hydration isn't just drinking, but also considering the air you breathe. Dry air can also contribute to thick mucus. This is especially true during winter months when heating systems are on, or in naturally dry climates. Using a humidifier in your home, particularly in your bedroom at night, can make a significant difference. It adds moisture to the air, which in turn helps keep your airways moist and makes mucus less sticky. You don't need a fancy expensive one. A simple cool mist humidifier can work wonders. Just remember to clean it regularly according to the manufacturer's instructions to prevent mold growth. Taking steamy showers or baths can also provide temporary relief by inhaling the moist air. It's a quick way to help loosen things up, but consistent internal hydration is the cornerstone. Think about your routine. Do you often forget to drink? Maybe set gentle reminders for yourself. Have a glass of water as soon as you wake up, another before each meal, and one before bed. Little sips throughout the hour are often better than gulping down a large amount at once. Pay attention to how your body feels. If you notice your mouth feels dry, or you haven't visited the bathroom in a while, it's a good sign you need to increase your fluid intake. This simple habit, staying well hydrated with water and soothing herbal teas, is a powerful first step in managing that persistent mucus cough. It's about making your body's natural clearing mechanisms work more effectively, turning that thick, stubborn mucus into something much easier to handle. This isn't a quick fix overnight, but a consistent practice that supports your respiratory system over time. And it's such a simple thing we can all do. Right now that we've talked about keeping things moist and flowing from the inside and the air around you, let's consider another vital area: what we put into our bodies through our diet. Certain foods can either help or hinder your body's ability to manage mucus. Continuing our journey towards finding relief from that persistent cough and mucus, let's shift our focus from hydration to the power of the foods we choose to eat. Just as some foods can make you feel sluggish or give you energy, others can influence how much mucus your body produces and how thick it becomes. For many people, certain foods, particularly dairy products, can seem to increase mucus production or make it feel thicker and harder to clear. Things like milk, cheese, yogurt, and ice cream are common culprits. While not everyone experiences this, it's worth experimenting to see if reducing or temporarily eliminating dairy makes a difference for you. You don't have to cut it out completely forever, but try going without it for a week or two and notice if you see any change in your symptoms. If you do, you can then decide if you want to reduce your intake long-term or explore dairy alternatives like almond milk, oat milk, or coconut milk. These can often be used in the same way and don't tend to have the same effect on mucus. Another area to consider is processed foods, sugary snacks, and refined grains. These foods can contribute to inflammation in the body, and inflammation can sometimes exacerbate respiratory symptoms, including mucus production. Think about foods that are high in sugar or made with white flour, trying to reduce these and focus on whole. Unprocessed foods can be really beneficial for your overall health and potentially help with your mucus issues. Instead of sugary cereals, opt for oatmeal. Instead of white bread, choose wholemeal. Limit fizzy drinks and choose water or herbal tea instead. Now, let's talk about foods that can actually help. Certain foods have natural properties that can act as expectorants, meaning they help loosen and expel mucus, or are anti-inflammatory. Ginger is a fantastic example. It's been used for centuries in traditional remedies for respiratory issues. You can add fresh ginger to your cooking. Make a soothing ginger tea. Just slice fresh ginger root and steep it in hot water, or even chew on a small piece of raw ginger if you can handle the spice. Garlic is another incredibly powerful food. It has natural antibiotic and antiviral properties. While it might not directly reduce mucus production, keeping your body healthy and fighting off potential infections that cause excess mucus is crucial. Try to incorporate fresh garlic into your meals whenever possible. Onions, too, are similar to garlic and can be beneficial. Spices like turmeric, especially when combined with black pepper, which helps with absorption, have strong anti-inflammatory properties. Reducing inflammation in your airways can help calm things down and potentially reduce excessive mucus. Adding turmeric to curries, soups, or even a warm milk alternative like almond milk — you've probably heard of golden milk — can be a great way to get its benefits. Plenty of fruits and vegetables are also wonderful because they are packed with antioxidants and vitamins that support your immune system and reduce inflammation. Leafy greens, berries, citrus fruits, and colorful bell peppers are all excellent choices. Foods rich in vitamin C, like oranges, strawberries, and broccoli, are especially good for immune support. Essential fatty acids, found in foods like oily fish salmon, mackerel, flax seeds, and walnuts, are also important for managing inflammation throughout the body. So, the simple act of choosing more whole, plant-based foods and limiting processed items and potential triggers like dairy can make a real difference in how your body handles mucus. It's not about drastic diets, but about making gradual, sustainable shifts towards more nourishing choices. This brings us to another important aspect of managing mucus naturally after 60. The role of gentle movement and specific exercises. Moving on from what we eat and drink, let's explore how staying active and incorporating specific gentle exercises can also play a significant role in helping your body manage that persistent mucus. You might wonder how movement helps with coughing up mucus, but it does. When you move your body, it helps to improve circulation, including to your lungs and airways. This improved blood flow can help keep the lining of your airways healthy and support the tiny hair-like structures called cilia. which are responsible for sweeping mucus and trapped particles upwards so you can clear them. Think of it as gently encouraging your body's natural cleaning system to work more efficiently. You don't need to run a marathon or hit the gym hard. Gentle. Regular movement is key, especially after 60. Walking is one of the best and simplest forms of exercise you can do. A brisk walk outside gets your lungs working, improves circulation, and the fresh air can be invigorating. Aim for a consistent walk most days of the week. Even 20-30 minutes can make a difference. Find a pace that feels comfortable but slightly challenging, where you can talk but not sing. Other forms of gentle exercise like swimming or water aerobics can be particularly helpful because the air around a pool is often humid, which, as we discussed earlier, helps keep airways moist. Cycling, whether outdoors or on a stationary bike, is also good for getting your heart rate up and your lungs working. Yoga and Tai Chi are excellent for incorporating mindful movement and breathing exercises. These practices focus on slow, controlled movements and deep breathing, which can help expand your lung capacity and improve respiratory function. There are also specific breathing exercises that can be incredibly helpful for people who struggle with mucus. One simple technique is called diaphragmatic breathing, or belly breathing. This involves breathing deeply into your abdomen, rather than just shallow breaths into your chest. When you breathe deeply using your diaphragm, it helps to strengthen the muscles involved in breathing and can make coughing more effective for clearing mucus. To practice this, find a comfortable position, either sitting or lying down. Place one hand on your chest and the other just below your rib cage. Inhale slowly through your nose, feeling your abdomen rise. Keep your chest still. Exhale slowly through pursed lips, like you're whistling, feeling your abdomen fall. Practice this for a few minutes each day. Another useful technique is called controlled coughing. Instead of just coughing whenever you feel the urge, try to take a deep breath and then give one or two strong, but not overly forceful, coughs. Sometimes, repeated shallow coughing just irritates your airways more without actually bringing up the mucus. A deliberate, controlled cough after a deep breath is often more effective. Timing your coughs can also help. Many people find that early morning is when mucus is thickest, after waking up. Try having a warm drink to loosen things up. Then spend a few minutes doing some gentle movement or deep breathing before attempting to clear your airways with a controlled cough. Another aspect related to movement and clearing mucus is positioning. Gravity can be your friend if you spend a lot of time sitting or lying down. Mucus can pool in your airways. Changing positions regularly, standing up, and moving around helps prevent this pooling. Even something as simple as sitting up straighter can help. For some people, lying on their side or even slightly elevating their head with extra pillows at night can help drainage. It's about finding what works best for you through gentle experimentation. Incorporating these gentle movements and breathing exercises into your daily routine isn't just about managing mucus. It's about improving your overall respiratory health, increasing your energy levels, and feeling better in your body. It's about empowering yourself with simple tools that can make a real difference. Now, there's one more crucial area we need to touch upon, and it involves looking outside your body, at your environment, which might be contributing more than you realize. So, we've explored the importance of staying hydrated, making mindful food choices, and incorporating gentle movement and breathing exercises into your routine. All of these are powerful, natural steps you can take. But sometimes, the persistent mucus cough isn't just about what's happening inside your body. It's also about what's happening around you. Your environment plays a significant role in respiratory health, and identifying and addressing potential irritants can be a game changer. One of the most common environmental culprits is air quality. This includes both the air outside and inside your home, pollution, smoke from fires, and even just everyday dust and allergens floating in the air can irritate your airways and cause your body to produce more mucus as a protective response. If you live in an area with high air pollution, try to limit your time outdoors on days when air quality is poor. When you are inside, think about the air you're breathing there. Indoor air can often be more polluted than outdoor air due to cleaning products, pet dander, dust mites, mold, and even fragrances. Regular cleaning is essential. Dusting surfaces, vacuuming floors, especially carpets which can trap allergens, and washing bedding regularly can significantly reduce the amount of irritants in your home. Pay close attention to dust mites, which are tiny creatures that live in dust and thrive in warm, humid environments. They are a common allergen and can trigger respiratory symptoms. Using dust-proof covers on pillows and mattresses and washing bedding in hot water can help keep them under control. Mold is another major irritant. It grows in damp areas like bathrooms, kitchens, and basements. If you see or smell mold, it needs to be cleaned up promptly and the source of moisture addressed, using an exhaust fan when showering or cooking, and fixing any leaks are important steps to prevent mold growth. Pet dander from cats and dogs is another very common allergen that can cause increased mucus. If you have pets and suspect they might be contributing to your symptoms, simple steps like keeping pets out of the bedroom, washing your hands after petting them, and regular grooming can help. An air purifier with a HEPA filter can also be a worthwhile investment. It works by trapping airborne particles like dust, dander, mold spores, and pollen, making the air you breathe cleaner. Placing one in your bedroom can be particularly beneficial as you spend many hours there each night. Another significant environmental factor, and one that is entirely avoidable, is smoking. Both active and passive. Smoking cigarettes damages the delicate lining of your airways, paralyzing the cilia and leading to chronic inflammation and excessive mucus production. If you smoke, quitting is the single most important step you can take for your respiratory health. If you don't smoke, avoid places where people are smoking. Exposure to secondhand smoke is also very harmful. Strong scents and chemical fumes can also be irritants. This includes things like strong perfumes, air fresheners, cleaning products with harsh chemicals, and even scented candles. Try to use unscented products whenever possible, and ensure good ventilation when you are cleaning or using anything with fumes. Opening windows to let fresh air circulate can make a big difference. It's about creating a clean, healthy environment for your lungs to function optimally. Think about your daily routine and your living space. Are there obvious sources of irritation? Taking proactive steps to minimize your exposure to these environmental triggers, combined with staying hydrated, eating nourishing foods, and moving your body gently, creates a powerful holistic approach to managing that persistent mucus cough naturally after 60. Remember, these aren't overnight cures, but consistent, gentle practices that support your body's natural ability to heal and function. It's about building healthier habits that contribute to your well-being in numerous ways. Putting all these pieces together, the simple yet crucial act of staying well hydrated, especially with pure water and soothing herbal teas, making conscious choices about the foods you eat by favoring whole foods, and being mindful of potential triggers like dairy and processed items. Incorporating gentle, regular movement and helpful breathing techniques into your day, and taking steps to ensure the air you breathe at home is as clean and free of irritants as possible. These are the natural pillars of support for your respiratory system as you age. It's about understanding that your body is still incredibly capable of finding balance when you provide it with the right conditions. That persistent cough and mucus don't have to be an inevitable part of getting older. By implementing these straightforward, natural approaches, you are actively helping your body's natural clearing mechanisms work more effectively, reducing inflammation, and supporting overall lung health. It's empowering to know that you have agency in managing your well-being. Remember, small changes, consistently applied, truly can make a significant difference in how you feel day to day. Don't feel like you have to do everything perfectly all at once. Start with one or two of these suggestions that resonate most with you, and gradually build from there. Maybe today you focus on drinking an extra glass of water, and tomorrow you try adding some ginger to your tea. Well, the journey to feeling better is about progress, not perfection. Your comfort, your ability to breathe easier, and your overall peace of mind are worth these efforts. You deserve to live your days feeling as clear and comfortable as possible, without the constant interruption of that nagging cough. We hope this has shed some light on why this happens and given you some practical, natural tools to start addressing it. If you found this information helpful or have tried any of these methods yourself, please share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. We love hearing from you and building this community. And if you'd like to learn more, simple, natural ways to support your health and live your best life at every age, please give this video a like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on future videos. Thank you for watching. Live your best life at every age.